wa Kenya ni kama mmerogwa. Ni kama mmerogwa, sijui ng'ombe za wapi. La kashakata. Kwanza wamekaa wakikulana wanakuja kwa kanisa.
In the heart of Nairobi, behind the stained glass walls of a sanctuary, there echoes a voice that has shaken pulpits, angered critics, and entertained millions. He is no ordinary preacher. To some, he is a man of God, and to others, just a master of controversy. His sermons spark laughter, outrage, and sometimes fear.
Stupid. Leo try me. Wote kulikuja corona wakafutwa. News anchor wote walikuwa nafurahia kunichabulia kwa TV.
Just who is this man that turns the altar into a stage? This man who dares mock critics while commanding loyalty from his followers. His name is Pastor James Nganga. From bizarre deliverances that defy belief to fiery words that trend across social media, Pastor James Nganga is a mystery wrapped in scandals, prophecy, and power. A man loved and hated in equal measure. Is he a prophet chosen by heaven or a performer thriving on drama?
Unaniambia nikutumie pesa ununulie mtoto dawa? Mimi? Wrong number.
Tonight we peel back the curtain. We uncover the stories and dive into the life of the most controversial preacher in Kenya. Brace yourself and press that button of subscription, because this is not just a sermon. This is Pastor Nganga Unmasked.
Let me give you my testimony. I am not learned, but I have Jesus. Ilitoka wapi? Ecclesiastes 3 Ecclesiastes.
Neno Evangelism Centre is not just a church. It is a theater of miracles, power, and controversy. Pastor Nganga preaches with raw energy, spitting fire, casting demons, and sometimes cursing his own congregation. His style is not gentle or polished. It is dramatic, commanding, unpredictable, and sometimes Kenyans do not look away. The TV cameras love him. His fiery sermons become viral moments. His unusual deliverances makes him headlines, and his personality turns him into a household name.
Hello. Ngoja.
But long before the limelight, before the cameras, and before the fire of scandals, Pastor James Nganga was just a boy from Murang'a County. Born in 1954, his story is one of humble beginnings. He grew up in poverty, surviving through hardship. His youth was carried by struggles that would later shape the man he became. But destiny had a strange path for Pastor Nganga. In the 1990s, Nganga gave his life to Jesus Christ, claiming a powerful transformation from a life of crime and jail time to a life of ministry. From a street preacher to founding Neno Evangelism Centre in 1992, his rise was nothing short of dramatic. What began as a small open-air crusade grew into one of Kenya's most flamboyant ministries headed by the current Pastor James Nganga.
Sasa naenda Shiato. Shiato tumekuja. Wetwende.
Pastor James Nganga is a true definition of from grass to grace, from zero to hero, from nothing to something. His fiery sermons are becoming viral moments. His unusual references are making him headlines, and his personality is turning him into a household name. But with the fame comes fire. Pastor James Nganga quickly became one of the most controversial figures in Kenya's religious landscape. In 2012, Pastor James Nganga faced accusations of fraud and conmanship, with some former members claiming he manipulated followers for money. In 2015, a tragic road accident involving his car left one woman dead. Nganga was accused of reckless driving and cover-ups, a case that nearly destroyed his ministry. And in 2019, a viral video showed him openly insulting his congregation, calling them stupid and threatening them from the pulpit. The nation was shocked. Some left his church, but others stayed. They believed in his spiritual authority.
Uchumi mbaya namna gani? Hii umetoa wapi?
Siendangi huko. Siendangi huko.
Ati unasema maandamano Kenya ni mbaya. Kenya ni mbaya, hii yote umetoa wapi?
Nasema kazi ndio iliharibika.
Each controversy only makes Pastor Nganga trend more. Each scandal only tightens the grip of his ministry. But really, who is just Pastor Nganga? To his critics, he is a fraud. A man who preys on desperate souls, turning the gospel into a business empire. To his loyal followers, Pastor Nganga is a prophet chosen by God, anointed with power, and unafraid of speaking hard truths. He owns lavish properties, drives high-end cars, and lives a lifestyle that mirrors wealth, even as his congregation sacrifices their little to keep the ministry alive. And yet in interviews, Nganga insists that he is misunderstood. He calls himself bold, authentic, and chosen. In Kenya, he is called the commander. He claims his enemies are jealous and his controversies are mere attacks from the devil.
Hata hawa ubiri wakora hawa, take me where you want, take me where you want. Simwende maandamano, mwende. Unaenda kukopa gari kanisa kenyewe ni kale ka kioski, unakopa gari. Sasa kila saa ukisimama, wapendwa, toleeni Mungu ndio mwende mbinguni, kwani tunalipa tikiti ya ndege. Shut up. Wewe usinabie ujinga wako hiyo. Ukitaka kuona Mungu toa 2,000. Mungu 2,000 wapi?
Kenya has never seen a preacher like Pastor Nganga. His sermons often sound like comedy skits, sometimes outrageous, sometimes hilarious, and sometimes terrifying. Clips of him threatening, mocking, or dancing in church rack millions of views online. He is not just a preacher. Pastor James Nganga is a brand. He is a show. He is a paradox.
Kenya iko mambo mengi sana. Amka. Japa, enda utengeneze nywele. Kuna mahali saizi ama utatengeneza asubuhi. Utengeneze nywele sababu ni kabaya sana.
But behind the laughter lies a serious question. What does the rise of Pastor Nganga say about Kenya? Is he exposing the desperation of a people seeking miracles? Is he a reflection of a society where religion and entertainment collide? Or is he, in fact, a messenger of God wrapped in a scandalous package? Whichever way you see him, one truth is clear. Pastor James Nganga has etched his name into the history of Kenya's modern church, loved by some, hated by many, but ignored by none. Who is Pastor James Nganga really? A prophet sent from heaven, or a mass of controversy thriving on drama? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. But one thing is certain, the story of Pastor Nganga is far from over. This has been Pastor Nganga, the most controversial preacher in Kenya, and the question still remains, what do you believe? This is the Red Mic.